Well, EID is definitely going to be here for a long time to come. There's going to be no going back with it. It is getting simpler, the technology is improving, and as time goes on, hopefully more and more folk will embrace the positives from it. It's an integral part of everything that we do. All our recording is based around EID. We've only recently managed to get all our ewes EID tagged, and since that's happened, the amount of time that it takes to do a lot of our recording has been reduced by a huge amount. The stick reader's the simplest form. It can be used for reading basic groups of sheep if they're going away to market or if they're going to the abattoir. If you were treating a group of sheep, you could take the numbers of the group of sheep as they were going through your race. Immediately that the sheep's number is read, you get a green light coming on. If the sheep has already been read, the red light will come on, or you get an alarm tells you that you've already read that number. It saves you obviously from going back to the old-fashioned way of writing everything down, and you can download it immediately onto your laptop or your PC, or you can also have a printout where you can go straight to your printer. It could be sitting in your vehicle and print out the list of numbers that you've just read immediately. We use it for everything from recording births, deaths, right through to how the lambs kill out when they go to the abattoir. All that information is fed back in, and EID is used at every stage. When I came to Curtin for a start, the amount of recording was frightening, and there's no doubt that the EID, the more you get used to using it, the simpler it becomes, and the more straightforward all the procedures seem, and the less ominous the whole software electronic system thing is. There are more sophisticated handheld readers which can do a whole variety of jobs that the stick readers are not set up to do. They're like a small computer that also has an antenna on it as well for reading the tags, and they're capable of doing every job that a laptop or a PC can do. At Curtin and Aldertyre, we're lucky enough to have an automated drafting, weighing and reading system, which has made our lives an awful lot easier. It speeds everything up. The sheep just run into it as if they're coming up a normal race. Their EID number is read, they can be weighed if you need them weighed, and then the auto drafter at the far side can draft them 5 different ways, and that saves us a huge amount of time. It's very simple to set up. You place the weigh head on top of the crate, you plug in the wires, you make sure your air supply is connected up, power's on, and then it's just a case of opening the gates and the sheep will run in one after the other once they get used to it. So we have a manual button that can open the gates, and we also have a remote control button which allows you to walk back and forth up and down the race, and you can still operate the gates from a distance up to 10 metres away, which makes it very useful as you can then do the whole process yourself. At the moment it's possibly aimed more for the larger flocks because of the amount of labour and time that it saves you, but I think as time goes on these products will become more available to the smaller farmer as well. It's capable of weighing up to 500 lambs an hour. You can preset it to weigh sheep and you can draft them on how much weight they've lost or how much weight they've gained. You can also use it for drafting into different batches. For example, at tupping time, you can have it all pre-programmed. If you want certain ewes to go with certain rams, then you can have them all drafted off using the EID and the weigh head. Well, in some of the other agricultural industries, the poultry and the pig industries, they're already feeding their animals dependent on weight gain. And one of the trials that we're doing at the moment is to do a variation of that with sheep, where we measure how much weight they are gaining or losing over a set period of time. And depending on how that has gone, the weigh head and the EID reader are capable of picking out which sheep need to be getting more feed or less feed. Without the EID reader and the weigh head, that wouldn't be possible. When you see the difference that our EID system makes here, then I think there can only be positives to take out of it. It's something that we can't change, and we're going to have to make the best of it. So let's use what we have and all the equipment and the information available to get the best out of it that we can.